Welcome back to my channel. Today I am bringing you another seasons inspired build. This time it's not a farm, it's just a little cottage, spring cottage to be precise. I think I'm going to be doing a build for every season, so starting with spring, here is a little cottage. I did look for inspiration in Pinterest to see what kind of like spring build I could do, and I kept getting little spring cottages which I thought were adorable, so that's what I went with. And I guess this isn't much of a cottage or a small house, it's just basically what a cottage is. I don't know, you can be the judge of that. But yes, it's technically, yes, a small house, a cottage like I like to say. It has 2 bedrooms, one for the parents of course, and then one for a child, in this case a girl. And I was gonna make it into a nursery, but I just couldn't pass the opportunity to use that very pretty bed that we just got with the little curtains on the side. That is just the most adorable child bed ever, or teenager bed. It could be it's more of a child. Sometimes it could be a teenager. I mean, it could if you wanted it, but I think it's a little childish, so I think it's for a little girl. And yeah, it has a kitchen, it has a little dining area, it has a living room, it has a computer, a little mud room, and 1 bathroom. It does not have a washing machine because I totally forgot to put one in. But I mean, you can add one. I meant to add the outside one, not the outside clothesline. That's what it's called. But then I forgot at the end. So you could always go ahead and just do that yourself, or I might still add it. I might add it before I upload it to the gallery, because I haven't done so already, but by the time you guys watch this video it would be up there already. So I don't know, it might include it, it might not, but I mean, if it doesn't, then you can easily add it to it. Or maybe you can get rid of one of the rooms, and if you just want a couple living there or a single person, it's up to you, totally up to you. But I always like to do more than 1 room just because yeah, because of kids. I think I want to start as well, I've been wanting to do it's not really a challenge, I just want to do a build with just base game, and then I also want to do a build with like a starter home, a starter home, because I remember when I first got the game, it was so much fun to start. You got the 20,000 simoleons, I think is how much you get, and yeah, you could either buy a house, which the first time ever I did buy a house, the ones that were already pre-made, and it was crappy, and then yeah, I decided to just make my own after that because the house was so crappy. I had like 3 different saves of like the same person, which was me. I was playing with myself with myself and my fiance. It was just so much fun. I remember the first time I had twins, I think, and I was like, oh my god, what if it's like a combination? What if I have twins in real life? And I mean, it's a possibility because it runs in a family to have twins. So if I ever have kids, I might have twins. And honestly, it's not bad. I would totally like it because it's, I mean, you have 2 kids in 1 try. So you mean 2 kids and that's it. After that, I don't know. I don't know how many kids I want. I think I want like 3 kids, 2 to 3 kids. So if I have twins, triplets, even better. 1 time, that's it. I'm scared. I don't know why I'm talking about this. Okay, so yes, this is a little porch in the front, and I try to do like the little, I don't know what you would call that, how would you call that? Like the little see-through porch roof? I don't know, but I tried doing that because I saw that in one of the houses on Pinterest, so I thought that was a really nice idea, and I thought it looked super cute. And yes, it has a greenhouse, or green room in this case as well, because it's spring, so I just figured, you know, we need some springy stuff. I don't know, and I don't remember how big the lot was. I think it was 30 times 20 if I'm not mistaken, and I think it's in, where is it at? Newcrest? I think it's in Newcrest. So yeah, it's fenced in. Obviously I didn't use all of the space because it's a tiny house, but you can always expand if you want that as well too. And yeah, I mean, it wasn't hard at all because it's pretty much, it doesn't, how can I explain it? It doesn't have that many rooms, and it doesn't have that many like twisties. I don't know how to explain that. Like the house doesn't have like too much dimension, like too much, or like too many roofs and stuff like that. It's basically one big square, well, with the porch separated in the kitchen, you can see there's like a space there. But for the most part, it's just like one big square, one big triangle that you just divide, or I just divided into rooms. So yeah, it's not hard at all. I think it would be really easy to expand. You have a lot of room to the sides and a little room to the back as well. You can always bring the house forward and you have more room in the back as well if you need more space. If not, I mean, this is perfect for like a single mother with a child, or maybe like a couple with a child, or maybe you can even have like a twins room. The twins room can be, you know, you just add another bed and it's good to go. But yeah, this is the kitchen. I couldn't decide if I wanted one window or two. I ended up going with two. I decided to go with like really like bright colors like yellows and pink because that's just what spring is to me. Well, I think more pastel colors, but we don't have a lot of pastel colors when it comes to inside decoration. I didn't see much of it. So I decided to go with the yellow. I don't know, it's just sunflowers. Something about yellow just screams spring at me. It also screams summer because of sun, but you know, I don't know. Summer, I do have something planned for summer. I've been trying to build it, but I've been struggling a little bit. So I decided to take a day off yesterday because I just couldn't do it. And I've been spending a lot of time in front of the computer lately, playing Sims, but because of the seasons pack. And yeah, my eyes are super tired. So yesterday, I kind of forced myself to have a day off. I couldn't, like I wanted to play so bad, but I just couldn't bring myself to it because, I mean, I just didn't allow myself to it because my eyes were hurting so bad. And yeah, it sucks because I wanted to play so bad. Like all day I was like, what should I do with myself? This is literally all I do, like all day. So yeah. I mean, I clean, I do like housework and stuff, but when I'm done with that, I'm done with dinner, I'm done with lunch, all that stuff, you know, cooking, then yeah, you can find me playing Sims. So yeah, okay, this is the master bedroom. I wanted it to have its own bathroom, but the house is pretty little. We didn't have much space, so there's only one bathroom. They all have to share, which I didn't find it too difficult when I was playing with Sims in here. I always like to play through it and make sure everything works before I upload it. So yeah, I didn't have any trouble, so it should be good. Be good to go. I did find though, I put a diary in the kids' bedroom, and it was so annoying because I have a shelf in the hallway. I think I already placed it down, I'm not sure, but I have a shelf in the hallway, and oh my god, every single sim tried to go into the child's bedroom and they kept trying to take the diary and put it in the shelf, and I didn't want to because that's part of the decoration. I wanted it to be out on display, and so I ended up just locking the room so that way they couldn't get in. But like, I swear, like no kidding, like every 5 seconds they'll stop what they're doing, think of the little journal, the little speech bubble, whip up with the journal, and then they'll go walk over there, and then they can't get in, so they come back, they resume whatever they're doing, then they get up again, and then they go back to try to put the journal away. It was so annoying. It's kind of the same when you put a toy chest and then you like put the toys on like shelves and stuff to decorate, and then the father or mother sim try to go and like they take all the toys off the shelves and put in the toy chest. It's so annoying. Oh god, it's so annoying because you went through all that work to put each and every single one of the toys up in a shelf to make it look pretty, and there they go, ruining everything because they want to put it away. Like, since when do Sims like to clean a lot? Yeah, it makes no sense. But anyways, I had a hard time picking a carpet just because I wasn't sure. Like, in my mind I was just thinking pastels, like pink and yellow and blue and purple, but no, it wasn't working. It wasn't working. Everything is like bright colors. I tried putting this avocado carpet down, but I do end up changing it to like a wicker one. because I think wicker, like Easter baskets, I don't know, this is what came to mind. So yeah, I ended up changing that. And the computer I wanted to put like an entry table there, but I felt like it didn't look nice, it didn't look right. So I thought the computer desk is so pretty, so I just put that there instead. I mean, they could always drop their keys right there. I mean, if it was real life, just drop their keys there, like put like a little bowl or something and just drop them there, and it has more use because I feel like a computer is a must, even though I hate putting computers I mean, I guess on a house it's fine, but when I do like a vacation spot or something like that, I hate putting computers, because then that's it. Like, you make the beautiful scenery outside, the beautiful plants, the beautiful pond or whatever, and all they want to do is be on the computer. When I made my Salvadorada resort, I put a computer in inside the little hotel house, whatever. And yeah, I mean, she had all this beautiful scenery outside, a massage table, and all of these things, and she just wanted to be on the computer. It was so annoying. So I think I ended up deleting it, just because I got so annoyed. Like, you're on vacation and you want to be on the computer. Really? Like, why did you even come? So yeah, picking the floor was hard as well, because I like going for like the rustic, dark floors all the time. But it wasn't working with this build because the colors were so bright, so I just ended up going with this one, which is a little bit lighter. And the walls also, I feel like I need inspiration for walls all the time. The kitchen, I always end up going for this like the checkered or like squared tile because it's what looks best, I guess. That's what I would want in a real house. Just the white tiles on the kitchen, and I don't know, I feel like I need to change it up a little bit. And then these cabinets, I also go for these all the time. I feel like I need to change that up. I feel like we need new ones too. Like, I don't know, I feel like these are my favorite, but we need new ones. We really do. And what else was I gonna say? The walls, yes, the walls. I like plain white walls, and so yeah. I always end up going for that as well, except for the rooms. For the rooms, I always try to change it up because I feel like that would make sense, where you would have like a colored walls, especially like a kid's room. So yeah, I did make pretty colors in the rooms, but when it comes to living room and stuff like that, I always like to keep it plain. Sorry, that's boring, but it's just what I don't know, it's just what I like. I like it plain. I guess minimalistic. Not really, because I have a bunch of junk, or maybe it just looks like a bunch of junk because I live in a little apartment. So yeah, our lease is almost over, which honestly it's amazing because I don't want to be here no more. I don't want to be here no more. I mean, it's comfortable, but it's just I want to go somewhere else. I got bored of living here already. I want to go somewhere else, hopefully a little bit bigger. Preferably, it's a 1-bedroom right now, probably 2 bedrooms, just so that one of the bedrooms can be the library and our shelves are not so crowded. But yes, we'll see. We'll just have to wait and see. So there I am placing the shelf that I was talking about earlier. God, that was so annoying. I don't know what else. It's pretty simple, like I said. I'm loving those new wooden light thingies. Yeah, they're lights. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, to me, it kind of looks like a cabin, but it makes it look rustic, which is what I like. So that's something I would totally look into having into like my real house. I can't wait till I own a house, but that's probably not anytime soon. I'll give it a year or two, hopefully. And so yeah, oh my god, this house has a lot of flowers like everywhere. So if you don't like flowers, then this house is probably not for you. But because it's spring, you know, flowers bloom in spring. So I put flowers like everywhere. Every inch of the house has flowers. This is me trying to make like a huge, like a potting, I don't know what you call it, but yes, where you put flowers in. It's not really a pot. I don't know what you would call it, but yes, this is where you put flowers in. So these are the ones that ended up working and I liked them, so that's what I went with. And I put this I wanted to do this whole thing because I thought it looked pretty in the first, like in the front it looks pretty, but when I ended up removing it because it was just too much. It looks pretty for now, but then when I try to add like plants around it, it does not look nice. And I put the little farm chair on top to hold this little lily. I think they're lilies? Lilies? I think they're lilies. on top of them. I just made it a little bit smaller for it to fit the chair, and I think it looks adorable. And again, flowers, flowers, more flowers, flowers everywhere. But I think this is what makes the house look so pretty. Again, flowers inside. I'm trying to decide what kind of flowers I want on the dinner table, and you can see that I changed it to pink right there. It was yellow before. I feel like yellow was like too much with the curtains and stuff. So I just made it pink and it worked. And I made the chairs white instead of the wicker yellow color that they had before. But yes, I put more lilies. I don't, are they lilies? I don't even know. I think they're lilies. I can't think of the name. Oh, is it? No. Yeah, they have to be lilies. I think they are. I think they are. You can correct me if they're not. But that's what comes to mind right now, lilies. So I'm gonna call them lilies. I feel like that's a very like springy flower, a lily as well. I don't really like roses, so I try to refrain from using roses. I think roses are like too overrated, too overused, so I don't like them. I don't like them. My favorite flowers are sunflowers though. So yes, sunflowers everywhere. Although sunflowers, I think more of summer, but still, I like sunflowers. So sunflowers everywhere. So again, flowers everywhere. I was a little iffy about that bright green canvas, just because it's so bright, but I ended up leaving it. I think I ended up working fine. This is the bed that I'm in love with. It's so pretty, and I really love, this is my favorite room. It has to be my favorite room. I really loved how it came out. It really does look so springy and so pretty and so girly, and I love it. I love it to bits. But yes, I guess, like I said, it could be a teenager room if you were to just maybe delete the toys. But other than that, I mean, it's a little girl's room, and I think it's so adorable. And this one has a closet. I believe the mom's room has a closet too. I don't remember. I built this. Today is Friday. I built this on Tuesday, I believe. I think it was Tuesday. So yeah, it's been a couple days. I don't remember. So yeah, but it's 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, mudroom, greenhouse, living room, dining area. So yeah, pretty much a full house, but tiny house. So yeah, like I said, this room is so adorable. It's so girly. It's so pink and purple. I decided to go with like a flower wall, and then the rest of the walls I made purple to kind of match. But I really do like how this came out. Like, if I was a child, this probably was my dream room. I wanted a pink room for the longest time, but I always had to share a room with my sister until we moved to the house when I was a teenager. That's when I got my own room, and that's when I got my pink room. But at that time, I was already a teenager, so I feel like that was weird to have a pink room. So it only lasted like a year, and then I got over it. And then I went back to like my boring self, which is dark colors. Yeah, my room was like gray, but like a dark gray, like almost black. So yeah, it was creepy. I mean, for me it was comfortable because I love it, the dark colors. I mean, I just didn't want white at that point. I didn't want white because I had a white room all through childhood. I had no, I couldn't choose a color. I couldn't choose even the theme. My mom always chose a theme for us. I remember we had like a Tweety Bird room. We had, I think it was like a Minnie Mouse room, like a princess room, a freaking, I don't even know. She would change it whenever she would want to, whatever theme she wanted. And at this point, I was already like, how old was I? I think, yeah, like yes. I shared a room until like I was in 8th grade with my sister. Maybe a little bit older too. Yeah. I was in high school and I was still sharing a princess room with my sister. So yeah. Walls were always white though. My mom would never paint the walls, but she would decorate to her own liking. So yeah, I had a Tweety Bird princess room when I was in high school. And then after that, I think I was a sophomore or junior. Yeah, when I was in junior. When I was a junior, that's when we got the other house, and that's when I got my own room finally. But yeah, at that point I feel like it was weird to have the pink room, like I said, but that's what I always wanted. I always wanted a pink girly room, so that's what I went with. And then, like I said, I got tired of it really soon, and then I ended up changing everything. And I mean like everything. I changed the walls to like the dark gray, like I said, and then my bed changed to black and gray as well. And then all my furniture was white white with like pink details, so I threw that away and I changed it all to like dark brown, and that's what I have now, dark brown furniture. But now I'm like into white again so I don't know how that's gonna work out, but I feel like for now it's fine. We live in an apartment, whatever furniture we have doesn't really matter. I don't really care until I have my house though, which again, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Not yet, maybe in a year, but it's gonna happen. I swear it's gonna happen. That's when I think I'm gonna go out and buy furniture. I just bought a couch when I moved in here because that's the only thing we didn't have. We didn't have a couch, so that's what I had to buy. I went to IKEA and I got a little couch, and that's so cute. It's gray. Again, boring me. It's gray. But yes, other than that, yeah, I mean everything's pretty much the same. Besides us buying shelves for more manga, that's different. Doesn't count. So yeah, when I have my house, that's when I think I'm gonna go crazy and I want to decorate and I want to change my furniture and stuff like that. I'll probably have like a big yard sale and just sell everything so I can get new furniture. It's always so fun going to IKEA, but I can never go without any money because I always want to buy something. It's like Target. I can't go to Target just like that because I've been avoiding to go to Target because I've been so broke. So I can't go to Target and not buy anything. So yeah, I've been avoiding Target for like 3 months now. But anyways, this is just me placing all the flowers outside. I'm gonna cut to the screenshots really quick, so I hope you guys like it. I'll see you guys on the next video. Enjoy, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. Bye!